Since this is really going as 1.5 and not like a full-fledged update, 7 minutes is a little bit too long for me. So I'll just make this relatively short. I got done talking to the guy that does opposing. From what he says, sometime around next weekend he should have everything or at least something set up for me. So hopefully sometime next week I'll actually be building this thing in earnest. But I do have something to at least show off. As you can tell through the little preview images here, I built Rems Morningstar weapon or whatever it's called. Now I don't know if this is scaled up properly because I think it needs to be a bit more bigger than this. But this was more of a proof of concept to see what it would look like when it was fully built, and also get a general idea how difficult it would be. So my initial intention was just to build it and then put it in my closet and then rebuild it down the road so I can have a speaker system inside and whatnot, and there is some imperfections. So again, I'll be rebuilding it. But it's actually serving a purpose for something incredibly stupid. And that's my ceiling fan. For those that don't know, my ceiling fan with the way it's designed was hooked up to the roof of my room is that the fan blades are unbalanced. I even got new fan blades and that didn't fix the unbalancing. Prior to getting these fan blades, I made this outrigger system to kind of reduce the motion that this thing causes to stop it from clicking. And after a while it started clicking again, making clicking noises again. So I eventually had to go down to the lowest speed so I can actually have this thing on and not making noise. And then eventually I got these new fan blades, which you currently see spinning, but they didn't fix it. So I eventually again I had to go to the lowest setting. And that's until very recently. That's until I decided to add Rem's weapon to the bottom of my fan. And I did this just out of pure boredom. I actually legit don't know why I did this initially. I just know I put it on here and I just said, the hell with it, I'm going to put the fan to full speed and see if the fan starts clicking or not. And as you can tell, the fan isn't making any clicking noises. This stupid paper ball is actually is actually stopping the fan from clicking. This thing somehow has the proper amount of weight to help regulate the fan's unbalancedness to where it doesn't make clicking noises. Now of course the thing is still pushing. Now you can still see how off the fan blades are. It's still making the strings move up and down like they always do. But this thing has basically stopped the clicking noises. So, this has to be the stupidest thing I've ever done, and yet it actually somehow works and resolves a very annoying issue that this fan has. So, for the time being, this thing's gonna be spinning in my room constantly. And what's also gonna be annoying is I'm gonna be bumping into this thing constantly until I remember where it is. Luckily it's not the real thing, so it's not going to one-hit kill me. But yeah, part one and a half, update 1.5 is done, I guess. I mean, there's nothing really else for me to talk about.